Okay, we made it on and we're so excited to be here. This is our first time, I have to admit, using a new streaming sort of simulcast service. So if we have some hiccups, please be patient with us as we are, working our way through the kinks. But we're so excited to be here. It is BOGO Box Monday and everybody is fired up. I cannot even tell you, we got the announcement just that there were going to be BOGOs. It came out like midday, what was it, Saturday? And it was just like electrifying energy running through my house. I don't know about you guys. I'm like, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? They have made this one, I think, one of the best ones. We always say that, the best ones yet, right? However, I love the way that they've set this up, especially for new people coming in, right? The fact that you can enroll with a BOGO box is amazing to me. So I'm going to start off with a couple facts so that we answer some questions right off the bat. Let me move this little header thing that I've got in my way because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. If you have any comments that you want to share, just go ahead and put them in the comment section or in the chat and we will answer any questions you have. The first one that I get all the time is, what the heck is a BOGO? I've gotten this one so many times, and it is a buy one, get one situation, right? However, it is not buy a lavender, get a lavender. That wouldn't be anywhere near as much fun. The way it works is more like buy a lavender and get something of equal value that is oftentimes related. So in other words, in this case, I would say like a petitgrain, right? Like they kind of have a relationship, the two. It's not random, just based on price. So it's going to be of similar value, and typically there's some form of relationship. Not always, but typically. So what's awesome about our BOGOs is that you're going to be able to expand your collection of oils and tools that you have for your family with every single purchase by double, right? And you're going to have a variety instead of just two of each thing. Okay, so in addition to that, we have something called a BOGO box, which is what we're talking about today. So I want to clear that up. And then I know, right, Diana? I'm happy dancing over here. So I want to clear that up right away. The BOGO box is something where instead of people going on every day, because each offer is only good for 24 hours starting tomorrow, and ordering one oil. First off, that's a packaging waste, right? But in addition to that, it's kind of a pain and you worry about them selling out. Those individual ones sell out and it can be problematic and stressful for people. So instead, on Monday, we have where you can order just the whole week's BOGOs, okay? The fun of this is that there's mystery oils because we don't know yet what each day's special is going to be. And we get a special free oil today. If you order the BOGO box, you're going to get a free tea tree oil. So you get a whole additional oil if you go ahead and listen to me, order the BOGO box. So what kind of things? Okay, so everybody here has done the BOGO box in the past, right? Anything to share or thoughts on why is it the better way to go?
Well, I like that I pay shipping once. I don't have to pay shipping throughout the week. Just one time, and it all comes together. And I just love that cute little box.
I love the box.
Go ahead.
And I love my very first BOGO, I made the mistake. I was new. I'd only enrolled like a month before. And I was like, I don't know. And I ended up ordering like 3 days that week and paid shipping separately for each one. Plus, had all that extra packaging. So just do it today. And then you get everything right away. All of it. It's so exciting.
We often will get the box and know all the oils before the people who are waiting to find out what like Thursday and Friday's oils are, right? So that's really, really fun. I like it because I order it on my LRP and I get a crap ton of points. Okay. So what is this? This has 166 PV value.
166. Yeah.
Right. At my 30%. Am I wrong in that I'm going to get like 30? No. How many points am I going to get? Yeah. Like 32 points, right? 32, 33 points more. Oh yeah. Cause that's per 160. Oh, you're right. I was doing 20. Somebody tell me.
49, it's almost 50. If you're at the 30% mark, that's where I am too. I think a lot of us are. You get 49.8 points for each box. So that's basically like $50 back to spend on oils next month.
I love that. That is amazing. It's like an instant rebate, right? Plus I get my shipping back in points. So,
Yeah.
And if I'm like Leslie and I go overnight shipping, Leslie, you're going to get all $25 of that back in your box, in your points pool, if you will, in your doTERRA bank account, right? So it's free. Even if you expedite shipping, it's free. So it's the smartest thing, right? I just want to be really clear for everyone, especially people who aren't familiar yet with what we're talking about. Today, if you go on, reach out to us. If you don't have an account yet, I will put contact information. In fact, I'm going to put it up here right now. Just a little bit of contact information so you can at least reach out to us so that, let me see, I got to do this. So you can get your box. If you don't have a membership yet where you can get the discounted price, I think the discounted price is $170 for, what is it? 12 different oils that you're going to get. You get a waived membership fee. That's gone. You're also going to get $50 back, not because you have the 30%, but because we're doing a special in July of 2021, where if you enroll with over, what is it, 100 PV? Or is it 150?
It's just $150.
$150. Yes, which this hits at the 170. You're going to get $50 back in your doTERRA bank account or doTERRA dollars in 10 days, right? So the box is the smartest way to order for members because we get points. We pay for shipping one time. We are then removed of all of the stress, right, of the rest of the week. I know that it sounds silly to think that we're stressed, but let me tell you, I've had it where people, their day gets busy, a kid gets sick, something happens, and then all of a sudden I'm getting a text at 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, I forgot to order my BOGO. What do I do? All right. I can tell you this, there's nothing we can do. Once midnight hits Mountain Time, there's nothing we can do. I wish we had the power to help. Unfortunately, if you miss it, it's gone. All right. The BOGO box will be available until they sell out, which is nice because in the past it has ended at midnight on Monday, or I guess is midnight actually Tuesday? I don't know. It gets weird, but you know what I mean. Tonight at midnight. But now it's going to be while supplies last. So that might mean that you can be okay at 2 a.m., but it also might mean that it sells out today at 2 p.m. at lunchtime. So we don't have, do you see how it's kind of a double-edged sword? It's not guaranteed. So be sure to grab the BOGO box. So anything I missed, guys, that you can think of that is really important facts about why the box and the best ways to order your box. You can order it retail. I would highly not recommend that, especially because of the fact that the membership is free. There is no obligation to ever order again. If you just wanted to get that super discounted whole, you get 25% off the box. Plus you're going to get that membership fee waived. So it just doesn't make sense to order at retail. However, if you just feel that your money needs to go to doTERRA, have at it, order at retail. We'll send you information on how to do that. Okay. You can order it wholesale, you can order it on LRP, or you can order it as a one-time only. You have all those options, right? So, okay, guys, what have I forgotten about the BOGO box?
It's always packed with oils that you know you need, and then with surprise oils that you didn't know you needed, but as soon as you start using it, you know you need it. And what I find too, right, is that oftentimes, tell me if I'm wrong on this, but oftentimes there are exclusive oils in the BOGO box that you cannot get any other way.
That's exactly what I was going to add too, Joan. They've been really consistent with that too, with the BOGO boxes, always getting something that's not available for us to purchase on the regular. So that's another plus. I like the cute little box. I like the one-time shipping fee, but I love those exclusive oils because you don't know how desperate you can be for those oils in some really tough situations. And the times that we've received those exclusive oils in the BOGO box, I know for us personally, my family, we have used them in a way that was, you know, a difference in hundreds of dollars of seeking outside of our home care. And those exclusive oils have really paid off. I mean, it's just, if anything, just for the exclusive oils.
Absolutely.
And it's like little mini overall wellness box, because you have your Immortelle, which is wonderful for your face. You have the Adaptive, which is great for mood lifting. The Aromatouch and the Deep Blue for pain relief. I'm trying to be as
compliant as possible.
Compliance as possible. Then we have, you know, tea tree, wonderful antimicrobial, antibacterial, all of that good stuff. So it's a whole wellness box, but with so many other benefits.
Absolutely. So let's talk about actually what we know. Okay. I'm going to interrupt myself. You know, that's talent when you interrupt yourself, right? I'm talking too fast is the problem here. For people who have loyalty rewards program, it will look as though you can save this to your LRP to have it processed next month. That is not the case. You need to process it now. Process it immediately. Don't get confused and do, oh, that means one time only. Do not do that. You want your points. Order it on your LRP. If you already have a nice LRP set up with your supplements and the things, your toothpaste, the things your family needs every single month, just create a new LRP, process the BOGO box, and then after it's processed and you've gotten your confirmation email, go back in and delete that LRP. All right. That's the smartest way to do it. You're going to get all the points. You're going to get your shipping back. And you don't accidentally do what so many people do where they say, oh, look, it looks like it'll save to my LRP and I can get that, you know, August 6th when my LRP runs. No, you will be a sad angel and we will cry with you and hug you and hold you tight, but we won't be able to do anything about it. Okay. So, yeah.
But it will. You can leave it, right? Because what it will do is, you know, it's a mystery at this point, but what they said, what I saw is that it will convert to something that is roughly 100 PV.
Yeah, it will convert.
LRP. So that's another reason to be sure and delete. Or if you're doing it on an existing LRP, to make sure you edit so that you don't end up with something processing next month at 100 PV and roughly $100 that you were not necessarily expecting.
Absolutely. And if you're wondering why on earth do they do that, it's because a lot of people want a certain amount on their LRP every month, and it messes us up, meaning me. I'm a business builder, and I partner with doTERRA to build my business, right? And with the oils. And so I want to be sure that I'm getting everything going, and I have certain levels that I like to be at personally. If things fall out of my LRP, it can really mess me up. And so that is sort of a fail safe. All right. It's like a, what's it called? Like a page saver. What's a bookmark? Thank you, Carrie. You know, like it holds it for you until you have time to go in and delete that LRP or make whatever changes, right? It's just, that's why that's there. But you're so right.
But this one also, because it used to be in the past, you had to, or in order to put your BOGO box on your LRP, you had to order something else that had PV in order to keep that LRP going, right? And so when they're doing it this way, now you can just do it with just the BOGO box. It doesn't have to have anything else on it, and you can still get the benefits of the points and the LRP. You don't have to order anything else with, the way you used to have to do.
Which is nice, because then we're not spending more money in order to sort of be able to access points, right? I love that. It's once you kind of learn more about how your LRP works, which is really very easy. I know we're making it sound complicated, but it's not. It just makes it so nice to be able to go in and order just my BOGO box today. Although I'm not going to lie, I will be getting some of that shampoo and conditioner because I'm really excited about it. And the leave-in.
You haven't ordered that yet?
Well, no, because my earlier in the month LRP was set, and I was kind of like thinking I knew I would need a later in the month because we're trying to restock here. We were traveling for a while, and I was like, I'll get it then. Well, now I'm excited because I'm just going to throw it on with my BOGO box, and that what a day that's going to be to get all of those goodies in the mail, right? So. Okay, so let's talk about what's actually in that we know is in the BOGO box. The first one is going to be the tea tree oil, because this is the only way that you can get the tea tree oil is having it be available in the box. Okay, so let's talk some tea tree. You guys go ahead and I'll put up some information for people. Anybody? I love tea tree.
It's really great for. It's great in cleaners, right? You can put it in like your surface cleaners. It's really lovely there. It's also really amazing. I know Diana unmuted. She's going to go for this. Skincare, right? It's really great for keeping your skin nice and clear. If you're prone to having breakouts and things like that, it's a fantastic one to add to your toner, to things like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Diana, go ahead.
Totally. Yes, our tea tree is one of the, things that people really are amazed by because of its purity. It's so gentle. It's so good for just right out of the bottle, just dotting it on wherever is looking not good and that you want to get it to calm down. It's just amazing. It's great for, using on your head for, any kind of itching or any kind of, imbalance there. It's really what it is it helps you rebalance the, the skin, and gently. It does it gently. It doesn't strip it. It just helps your skin to get back to normal, because we have stuff all over us, unfortunately. Like, you just have to face it. We're like a macro organism with all these organisms on us, and we all have to work together to keep all of this going and looking its best. So
Yeah.
But yeah, my simple little thing, I had like a BOGO box graphic. It says, "Put it on gross stuff," is what tea tree label is. Put it on gross stuff.
I saw that.
You
It
don't
was
like
like,
the looks of, you put that tea tree on, you're good.
it is toenail fungus savior. Let's be real, right? This is a power. It's lice, bye-bye, right? It's all those things that you're like, I'm not sure I want anyone to know that this is actually happening in my household. I just know that I need tea tree oil, and we can quietly get rid of all of it without anyone needing to know the better.
And jock itch. Don't forget to throw that in there too.
Go.
One of the ways I've been using it most recently has been as a detoxifier for my pits. It's just been with all this heat and humidity, it's kind of funky. It's kind of funky under there. So just doing a little simple, like DIY mask to just draw out those toxins, it really makes a big difference. So yeah, the gross stuff for sure, but yet it's just so gentle. That's what I really love about it. It's powerful for the gross things, yet gentle for the beautiful things like your face.
It's weird to me that it's so strong on, kind of the first go-to guy, right? For all of these sort of scary or gross things, but you're so right. It is absolutely so gentle. You can use it neat, meaning not diluted at all, on your face. You can use it in areas that you might not think you might be able to use it, right? It is absolutely so gentle, but yet such a powerhouse. That's, I think you see it's why it's one of the most popular, even mainstream oils. Like you see it in shampoos for dandruff. You see it, all over the place. My favorite use of it, and why it is a must keep in stock, is because we use it in our Flume, which is a recipe that we make to help support our immune system, to bolster our bodies, to be able to fight off whatever is coming at us in whatever direction. And that is a recipe of frankincense, lemon, oregano, tea tree, okay, melaleuca, right? And I forgot.
On guard.
Thank you, On Guard. I was like the other O. So frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, and melaleuca / tea tree, right? And it's a fantastic recipe. We use this all the time. It's a go-to, and it has really been just a powerful tool for us as we're kind of out and about doing things in helping to prevent, or I shouldn't say that, in helping to support our bodies in doing what it needs to do to be strong against whatever's trying to, come at us. So it's a must have. You have to have tea tree. And the fact that I'm going to get a 15 ml bottle for free, and that bottle is going to last because it only takes a couple drops, I'm all for it, right? Free is amazing. So, all right. So what about, let me see here, adaptive. We're getting one of the partners in the adaptive collection, the Adaptive Touch. So this is a rollerball pre-mixed, ready to go for use, safe for everyone in your family, right? So I'll let you guys have at our adaptive, share with us what you got.
I think we've all become adaptive, just like basic. There is no like day that starts without a little adaptive. Am I right?
There's no day that starts without a little adaptive, and there's no night that doesn't end with a little adaptive for me. Then that roll on, I have multiples of those in my home at any given time, and there is one that sits on my nightstand for when I go to bed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's amazing. It makes a great gift, makes a wonderful gift, because it's, it just is right there in the moment. You can take it on the go and just have that support that just gets you right, back to, balance and feeling better, and just like, whew, I was for a second there, this traffic was getting to me.
Or it's great for backpacks. My young one loves adaptive. She loves the touch. So to be able to stick that in a book bag and a backpack while they, venture out into this new way of doing things, it can be a lot of support for them, especially for those that may be having a little trouble adjusting and adapting to new situations. So it's a great addition to those backpacks for those kiddos, or your lunch bag for the moms and dads that have to head off to work. For sure.
Absolutely. I think it's amazing for kids. It's really my favorite thing to think about, especially as we're coming around to the time of year when people are going back to school. And this year it is quite literally back to school, right? For so many kids and so many families. We're going to talk about this on Tuesday night. If you want to join us, reach out. We'll give you our class schedule. We have an amazing class schedule. They're free and they're incredible. But Diana's going to walk us through this sort of like re-entry, right? Re-entry and reconnecting and redefining everything, and really what it feels like, because a lot of people are struggling with the awkwardness of coming back into social groups and situations. And I think for children, because if those social groups and situations are so important. I mean, if you remember, like, oh my gosh, did the world exist outside of the walls of your school building? I don't think so. Maybe the skating rink when I was a kid, but other than that, it was just at school, and it matters to them, and they're filled with a lot of stress. And the fact that you can take that adaptive rollerball with you to school and use it as a preventative, being proactive about things, but also use it when you're really kind of having a moment, take a deep breath, have that tool is really empowering. So I'm really excited to see what we have kind of partnered with this adaptive. I'm hoping, well, I'm not even gonna say what I'm hoping for. We'll talk about that as it comes out. But I have some hopes, right?
Okay. Have Romelia put on her Karnak turban and tell us.
Salami, or what is that?
I actually have two guesses that I'll share later.
Okay.
It just goes beautifully hand in hand. I'm going to manifest it. I'm going to make it happen, because I could totally use what I'm thinking of.
All right. I'm just going to say, let's put it out there. What do you guys think it is? Because it's fun to guess. Because this is the thing is that
I'm really leaning towards an in tune. I'm thinking school. So I'm thinking I'm leaning to an in tune with the adaptive. If not an in tune, then I'm really leaning into a stronger. Those are just the two that keep popping into my head.
Brave.
Yeah.
Brave.
Would be a good one too. Look, I got chills thinking about it, so I know that it's one of those for sure. I've already seen it. Put it out there.
Her oil senses are tingling. I was thinking a balanced touch is what I was thinking. A balanced touch, which would be an exclusive, correct? Because we've had it during the holidays come up and go away. But that would be exciting.
That's a good one.
That's
That would
actually
be
what
fun.
I was thinking, was a balanced touch.
Ooh,
I was thinking that,
okay.
right? Just to me, adaptive and balance go so beautifully together.
They do. I use them together all the time.
Oh
I mean,
man, then throw the serenity touch out there. Holy cow.
we're all getting excited. I'm getting really
And
excited
you can
now.
only get those in a wellness kits now.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. That's such a good point, Diana. Such a good point. All right, we got to move on because we're gonna run out of time. We don't want to keep people out there. You got to get on there and order, guys. Get your order in. I know I feel like I'm at a I don't know, telethon or something, but really, if you are a member of our group or you reach out and we help you get rolling, we do have some special goodies coming your way, exciting things that we will reveal to you. We can't on a public forum, but reach out. Even if you're like, I just want to know what the goodies are, reach out and we'll share that information with you there.
It's too good. We
It
can't
is
tell
too
you
good.
here.
And the reason why I say hurry is because the earlier in the day that you get rolling, the more odds you have of being able to take home some of
those goodies.
those goodies, right? Have that connection going with those goodies, right? Okay, so let's talk now about Aromatouch. I'm so excited that they've included Aromatouch in here. It's such an unsung hero for so many people. But as soon as you discover and you sort of create a relationship with Aromatouch, you're like, oh, we're like best friends, right? Like it's going to be a go-to, grab it and go. I know we said it before, but this whole BOGO box is filled with foundational tools. This isn't filled with the sort of weirder, more eccentric oils, if you will, or the little bit more, specialized, if you will, type oils. This box is filled with needed and multiple uses oils. So Aromatouch is one of the key components. This is a blend oil. It is a key component to the Aromatouch therapy, the massage process that you can go through. You can do the hand massage, which is one of the most loving things you could ever do for someone who is not feeling well and needs that touch. Especially wonderful for children and seniors, helping people get through grief, helping people get through pain, helping people get through health issues. Amazing for anyone you might be visiting in a hospital setting or otherwise. I just think it's like love in a touch. That Aromatouch hand massage is incredible. But the oil itself, Diana, you're unmuted, so I'm going to hit you first.
And I'm holding on to it right here.
There you go. So what are we going to be using our Aromatouch for?
Oh my gosh, so much. I mean, it is, just so relaxing, and that's what this blend was made for. But they found out that the harmonious blending of all these elements not only relaxes you and helps you feel like you're at a spa and kind of letting go of all the stress and all of that, just kind of getting away from it all, but also it just really helps to boost your a body's ability to get back to that homeostasis, which is what you need. You absolutely need that, because we get out of balance, we get off to one side. Stress can do it to us, or physical exertion can do that to us, and we have burned ourselves out in this society. We are overworked, we are overwhelmed, we are overstimulated, and Aromatouch is a wonderful tool to apply to help with that. And just to even use in your diffuser, a little bit on your back of your neck is just cooling, and it just really, then it's diffusing like into your, nose, and you really start to just feel that tension just kind of melt away. So Aromatouch is amazing, and it does even more than that. Each individual component of it has a wonderful function that together they create this amazing synergy to affect so many conditions that lots of people are dealing with. So it's like, spa time, but it's also like a serious ally in any kind of issues that you're dealing with too. So yeah, I love it. I have it at my
Absolutely.
desk. I was like, oh, I have my Aromatouch because I'm always like every once in a while like, I gotta get out my Aromatouch, put it on my neck.
Yeah, it's amazing I love it for pain. I mean, I think this is what you're saying, Diana. It's pain, but it is it's not sort of like the straight marjoram lemongrass version of pain relief. There is an overall calming, soothing nature that comes into play with the Aromatouch blend. And it's the pain relief, but if you know how it is when you're in pain, it causes all these additional sort of emotional anxiety, stressors, other areas getting sort of upset about the fact that you're having pain. For me, it kind of works as an overall solution for all of those things. And so the calm also comes with the pain relief and the muscle relief that I'm getting from Aromatouch. It's a beautiful synergistic, the way they all work together in that blend. It addresses that whole experience of pain, not just the pain point itself, right?
Right.
And I add it to my sort of pain.
Anyone else?
blend.
Okay, so everybody's just
Oh, we're having some connection issues, I think.
Go ahead,
So
Joan.
I'll keep going. So I add it to my, I have a roller ball that I make for sort of mostly for joint pain relief. And it has those ones that Carrie was mentioning with the lemongrass and the marjoram and so forth, and a couple others. And I add Aromatouch to that. It goes along with, and I think it enhances it, for its own sort of pain relieving, muscle soothing, but also for all of those emotional things that we're talking about with it as well. Yeah, it's a powerful, powerful oil. It's great.
I have the same thing too, Joan. It's in my little DIY roller that I carry with me always. But I just want to touch on to what Diana was saying earlier about, diffusing it. It is very surprising in a diffuser. If you're feeling a lot of tension and stress in your environment, throw that puppy into your diffuser and it just really magnifies that calming sensation through your body. It is one of the most beautiful oils for circulation, not just physical circulation, but emotional circulation. So definitely consider that into your diffuser. And it just smells so lovely. Definitely.
I was going to ask about that because I've actually never put it in the diffuser. So okay.
It's very surprising and it's not overpowering. It really is a soft, subtle, with all the menthol, wintergreen, peppermint, all those minty things, but it is really subtle. I found it surprising that I was expecting like this big old burst of wah in my face kind of thing, but it was not. It was just subtle and very calming for tension and stress and those types of situations.
Absolutely. It's an incredible oil. It's definitely, I like how we've kind of touched on some emotional stuff, with our tea tree, we got rid of all the ick. So we're already feeling pretty good. Now we're going to delve into some pain, some soothing, some nurturing with the Aromatouch, right? The Aromatouch blend. But now we got to deal with some other big problems that are maybe less than pleasant. And that is with our Purify. Okay. I go through some serious amount of Purify. Am I the only one who is like using Purify almost on the daily, either in
all the time? I can't keep a full bottle here. That's not an exaggeration. We use it almost every single time we're doing laundry. It's one of those go-to oils for the dryer balls because it just smells so lovely on your clothes, on the stuff that you wear on the daily. But we have dogs that are, broken special dogs, and we're constantly cleaning up after them. That Purify just knocks it all out. And with this smoke in the air, oh my gosh, it needs to be in your diffuser. Yes. It has really helped to just kind of keep those sinuses happy. And I don't know, it's been helping for so many things, but yeah, Definitely, we just cannot keep a full bottle. I mean, even though I order 2 at a time, we still can't keep a full bottle.
This is one of those oils I can already tell you. When this comes out, I don't know which day of the week it is. So by the way, you can order 3 BOGO boxes. Okay, that's your limit. I'm not sure what the daily limit's going to be on each oil. I think it may also be 3. I will probably be ordering 3 additional on that day because I know for a fact that I go through a bottle of Purify, I would say even more than 1 a month. And I'll tell you why in just a second. But why would I not want to get it for half the price, basically, because I'm going to get this other tool that's going to come with it, right? Another oil. So I'm all for, like, this is my stock up. This is my summer stock up right here. This is going to be the oils that take my family through the fall and beginning of winter and through the holidays. Okay. So I want to be ready and stocked up. So I definitely want to pay less for every single load. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Purify is really great. At our house too, we use it every day for so many things. We have an issue with our dishwasher that every time it runs, it is releasing some really stinky stuff. So it runs, and we've cleaned the pipe, we've done all of that stuff,
Okay.
but it just happens to be the level of, like how it dries out and empties out and does all of that stuff on a daily basis. And we use the dishwasher daily. So we have our Pilot and our Purify. And if people in my household cannot find that, they're like, they're like running around panicking. They're like, it smells awful. And oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And so we have to have our Pilot charged up and our Purify ready. And I was running out, and I was like, could I be so lucky as to get another BOGO with Purify? Because I need it. It's like looking at my bottle. I got maybe a week left.
So remember how I mentioned the tea tree for the detox? All right, so a drop of Purify on my deodorant has also helped too. I'm not funky, you guys. I'm really into hygiene. It's just, there are some days in this heat that you just need that extra Purify on your deodorant to kind of carry you through the rest of the day.
That's so true. I want to reach out really quick. We have a Facebook user saying that they're trying to get in. No worries. We are not in Zoom. I know that's different than usual. So we're just streaming directly into Facebook. So please bear with us. Reach out to one of us directly if you are one of the partners trying to get into our conversation here, and we will get you that link. But otherwise, we're just here. I know it's different. We're not actually on Zoom today, but all of your comments we can see and read. So please go ahead and comment, interact with us. We're so excited to have you here. So Purify, though, back is, I get eaten by mosquitoes. Like, I am that sticky tape that hangs up at a campground. And so it's so funny how, like, every single bug is attracted to me, mosquitoes, bug biting bugs, right? And so Purify is like a go-to. I love my Terra Shield. I use it like crazy, but I'm talking about like that day when you're out and about and you end up like outside sitting at the table at a restaurant, and then all of a sudden you're being attacked by mosquitoes and you don't know where the heck they're coming from. I'm the gal, but Purify, instantly. You put a drop of Purify on a bug bite, it's gone. The itch is gone. The pain, if there's pain, it's gone. It's just gone. So it's really, really amazing. I love it.
I was going to mention that because last night I'm doing circuit training and it's out in a park. And last night it was kind of buggy in the park. And when I packed my bag, I forgot my Terra Shield. I know, I forgot I had all my Breathe stuff, but I forgot my Terra Shield. And so when I got home, I whipped out that Purify. There you go. Right on those bug bites. It's perfect.
I love that. It does.
Great. I diffuse it in my bathroom, right? I just
so smart.
Love it, and I just diffuse it in the bathroom. It just takes care of any sort of bathroom odors that might be there of any kind. Just saying.
100% it does, because it cleans the air, right? It's not just masking, right? It goes in, it attacks, it gets rid of anything. I love that about it. You know, it's just the perfect solution before company, during company, after company. You know, having that going in your bathroom is such a smart tool to do. I love too, we got a Facebook user suggesting, I can't see names, that's why. So unless you do this little thingy, anyhow, that Purify mixed with baking soda is a great carpet deodorizer. That is so true. So true. I have one of those little green machines. Actually, Diana had one forever and I used to always borrow it from her, and I finally broke down and bought one. I add Purify oil into my green machine, into my carpet like shampooer. It's like a little mini carpet shampooer for, you know, pet and child issues. That works fantastic in the rug, in the carpet. I love that as a tool there. So many ways to use this. This is, again, a foundational, have to have it. Go through it like crazy. This is absolutely one that later on when this is announced, because if you get the BOGO box, you can still go in each day and add extras of the days that are sort of like, really need more of that. I'm all over Purify Day. That's going to be my go-to day for sure. I hope it's tomorrow because I love that. Okay, so
that's another reason to have that LRP cart. That's what I do. I was going to say that's what I do with my LRP cart, because every BOGO is amazing. The BOGO box is amazing, but often I do want to stock up during the week, and so I will max out my, you know, number of oils that I need, because then I'm getting the extra, the BOGO, you know, the whatever the other surprise oil is on that day. So then my cart's just ready. I get right back in there and I just switch what's in the cart and I'm done. I don't have to start all over again and get it all set up. So I love that.
That's genius. I love that. So each day you can just kind of go in and say, oh, I'll get rid of that, add that in, run it, get rid of that, add that in, run it. I love that. And it's so smart. I love that. It makes it easier for you. And get your points. Do it on LRP, guys. Get your points. Oh my gosh. I love my points. I get so many great things with my points. It moves. If you don't know, you're going to move from 10% up to 30% during the course of a year. You can change it whenever you want. Go check out. We have a great video on like the truth about LRP on our YouTube channel. Go check that out. It breaks down everything and kind of demystifies all of the confusion that happens. But man, if you're not getting money back every time you order, I don't know what to tell you. You got to be getting it. You got to be getting it. Okay, so let's move on now to our next one, which is going to be, okay, Romelia, sit down. We're going deep blue, guys. Deep flipping blue. We're getting deep blue in this box. This is not a joke. I am so excited. This is
my favorite oil from doTERRA. I mean, beautiful is like a second, you know, really close second. But deep blue was my life changing oil. It's going to be in our BOGO box, and that I get to order extras on its day, because that, you know, with that, it just changed everything for me. I'm able to be active. I'm able to run again. I'm able to, you know, walk without a limp, trying to be as compliant as possible. But I can't even imagine life without deep blue. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's life-changing.
Absolutely. So many people rely on this and use it every day for chronic pain issues, muscle-based pain issues, you know, ligament, knee issues. So many that are even more specific that I'm not really allowed to name, but you get the gist of it, right? I like to put it on my feet before I'm going to go do something, or on my knees before I'm going to go do something that I know typically causes them to be a little angry at me after the fact. And it's amazing because not only am I able to go harder, go faster, go stronger, I don't have the after problems, you know, that I get. I will say too, I have discovered that if you're someone who has like issues with your feet swelling, like if you're driving a long distance, right, or on airplanes or things like this, deep blue beforehand has really been an amazing tool for that, to reduce that, and has helped me so much. I hate that my shoes get tight, you know. We'll drive long distances. We're road trip people, And man, sometimes I'll get out of the car to go, at the gas station, and I go to stand up and I'm like, oh, my feet are so puffy and tighten my shoe. I hate that feeling. But Deep Blue beforehand, someone shared that tip with me. I can't even remember where, probably on Facebook or something. I tried it. Amazing, amazing. So
that happens with my hips on those long trips. So I use Deep Blue on my hip area too. Before I get behind the wheel. It really helps to keep everything loose and flowing and feeling good.
Very smart. I wonder what we're going to get as a partner to Deep Blue. Oh, I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, but did you see that this is 166 PV and it's $170? So that means everything we're getting is probably an oil to oil. So there's not going to be a diffuser popping in there. There's not going to be like a face care, because the PV, I know that if you don't know, that's why we're here to help you. If you don't know, I was so excited. I like when my value and my dollars are sitting right next to each other on that one. And so it's got to be an oil. Romelia, your eyes got excited. What are you thinking?
I'm hoping for more past tense. I absolutely love our new 15 ml bottle. We use it all the time. It's also part of my blend, but just that whole release of tension here, along with that Aromatouch. Oh my gosh. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of our new past tense. I thought I wouldn't care for it because I really like the touch that we had. I mean, the roller that we had before made it easy, made it convenient, but you can do so much more with this 15 ml bottle. And I love it. I'm rooting for that for sure. Or I could always take a Deep Blue rub, but I can't do that in the shadow.
That would be amazing. Go ahead, Joan.
That was sort of my initial thought, was maybe they'll put like that little, it would be really fun is if they did that little refillable Deep Blue rub, the one that comes in the relief kit, like number 2 or something. That would be a super fun one.
Well, now you got my hopes up, Joan.
But Romelia's right? Because they do that little sort of shadow outline thing. And it doesn't, I'm with Romelia there. I have a feeling not plus that PV. The PV
I'm open to some more winter green as well. I can totally rock that winter green as well. Yeah. That would be a really
nice green or past tense would be fantastic. Yeah.
There is something so satisfying about dropping that wintergreen into my diffuser and those beautiful pink pearls just fall from that bottle. Oh, I get excited. It is beautiful. And the scent, it's like, you just can't believe something could be that good when you pull out that wintergreen. Why don't I use it more? I don't know.
That's the same thing with Deep Blue and Aromatouch. They're really strong when you smell them from the bottle or you're using them. But when you put them in your diffuser, it's a completely different experience. I find it really surprising too that it's very subtle. And it's great for, again, that releasing that tension in the air, just getting rid of that negativity in your environment.
Yeah, if you're having like an energy.
One of our team members was using it to secretly keep her family member on track with their own healing journey because their family member was fed up. So she was like, it's fine. I'll just diffuse all kinds of stuff that will keep them healing. They don't need to know. They're in the atmosphere of healing. Good for you.
Hey, it's so funny that so many people, underestimate aromatherapy on such a level, and it does work to your advantage in your household if you've got some grumpy gussies that you can, go ahead and put in the diffuser. Yeah, it smells nice. The house smells nice and clean. It's wonderful. And in the back of your mind, you're like, yes, and I am also helping you to break through those energy barriers or whatever it is, so fun. Okay, so let's move on to our last one, guys. By the way, each day this week, we're going to be back here. It'll be a much shorter format, but we'll hit the emotional benefits. We'll hit the benefits of both of the two, whatever they are, too. And apparently one day there's going to be 3, right? Because we've got, I'm thinking it's going to be the day that we have Immortelle, which is our next oil that we're going to talk about. But there has to be a day that we're getting 2 free oils in order for us to end up with 12. Because the tea tree, remember, is only because you ordered the BOGO box that you can get that one. So that is a BOGO box.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some Immortelle for a little bit here. and I will hide this. Go ahead. Joan's like, okay.
So I know, right? Because I have, and I was teed up to get Immortelle. I'm almost out. Immortelle I use every day in my facial care. I love that. The amazing thing about the Immortelle roller is it's a roller, but there is no carrier oil in there. It is straight oils in there, and I love it. It's called, what do they call it? The anti-aging blend, but it's just it. I love the aroma of it. I love the feel of it. I use it on my face. I use it on the backs of my hands, and I'm just thrilled that, okay, great. I'm going to get it at a discount, something that I was just about ready to order on one of my next orders anyway, because I'm like watching my bottle, and I will tell you as well, is it lasts a long time. Right? You don't use much of it. It lasts a really long time. I think I've been using it since last June, and I'm maybe gone through maybe I'm at the end of the third bottle now. So over a year.
I'm just at the end of my second bottle from last time, because I stocked up on that one too. And what I like about it is that this is easy facial care. I am, that works for me. I'm wash and go kind of girl, right? I don't want a whole lot of steps for a whole lot of anything. So this is easy for me. This is roll on, rub it in and go, or roll on, rub it in and go to bed kind of thing. I love it. I love that it's that easy, and it does smell just delicious, divine. It makes me feel like a goddess.
Shout out for the glow all of you guys have, because we started doing the continuing education, and we started all really getting into, incorporating this for our skincare, and you guys look amazing. Like, I mean, it's not like you guys didn't look great before, but you look like even better now. Like, it's
like I said, it's easy.
And I feel
easy.
like I look like
easy.
a different person than before. Really getting into the using the oils for just exclusively for skincare. Yeah.
I mean, Romelia's comment is so true, right? For someone who is sort of, because we do have so many different things and oils that you can use on your face and different products and stuff, and it can feel a little bit overwhelming. But the Immortelle the oil for the Immortelle oil is such a perfect way to start, because it is so simple. It is all blended for you. I just put a little bit in my hands, rub it together, pat it on all down here. And there are days when that may be all I do, right? I might not do much of anything else. It's perfect. And so it is really simple. It's a great way to start incorporating more natural skincare.
Absolutely.
So good for summer sun relief too. If you overexposed and got over your skin, is like, help. You soothe it immediately with that. I mean, I have someone here at my house who doesn't do what they should with sun exposure, and so I know, right? Who could that be? So I'm always like, sit down. I need to treat your face. You're all sunburned. You're going to start peeling, and then no peeling happens after I apply the Immortelle. No peeling. It just is instant, like, better, just all better.
We were in the Keys and we were kayaking, and it was the type of kayak that you're not inside, you're kind of on top, a deck type situation kayak. I don't know. Anyway, it's an ocean kayak. But so I had some sunscreen on, but we were out way longer than I thought we would be. And I was in and out of the water many, many times, some willingly, some less willingly, but nonetheless. And the tops of my shins got so sunburned that I was like, I like, this is concerning. Okay. It didn't hurt so much because of where it was. There's not a lot of bending and stuff on that shin bone. You know what I mean? But it looked like I was in a fire. Like the way my skin looked, it was a bad situation. Lavender and Immortelle okay, to the rescue. I also was loving the beautiful, the body mist because of the nice oil. It was so, like that soothing, you know what I mean? It has a very nice moisturizing aspect. But I got to tell you that Immortelle saved the day. I barely peeled. I peeled a little. I thought I was going to lose like there was going to be bone out there, because it was really bad. And I'm pale, guys, and my legs haven't seen the light of day in a good moon or two. Okay, years, and it was bad. That Immortelle, though, you're so right, saved the day. Sometimes even the best intentions end up, you get a sunburn. You don't mean to, and it happens, and it can be really dangerous. So, I am right there with Romelia and everybody saying, I feel like there are people who are regimen people, and there are people who want to be regimen people. And then there's people like me who don't even know where that fits into my life type people. Like, I want to do it. I have every intention of doing it. And next thing you know, it's the next morning. And I'm like, oh, I was going to do that thing with my face last night, and I forget. I need to work on that. And I'm doing so much better. But the Immortelle, so easy. So easy. And I will tell you, I literally keep it on my bedside table because I can remember, because once I'm in bed and I'm like watching a show or reading a book or doing whatever I'm doing, I don't want to get up and go get the stuff. I just put it all around my eyes, put it on, do my neck, go to sleep. But the next morning before I get up, I do the same thing, and then I go on, have my coffee. Then later when I do my shower and stuff like that, I can decide to do a regimen, which, as you can see, doesn't really happen. But I try. I love how easy it is. And I can tell you there are such great results. When we do this talk later in the week, we got to be sure Tammy's on with us. Tammy is one of our partners, and her skin is just stunning. And if she reveals her age, you will be like, dang, girl, especially if she has pictures of her skin even 8-9 years ago. Okay. And for years and years and years before doTERRA had the other skincare parts, she was just using nothing but Immortelle. It is her go-to. And the results are incredible. They're just incredible. So she's a loyal user, though. She's good with regimens. But man, oh man, it's incredible stuff. So
and
it is.
Eye health.
Yes. Eye health. Yes. How do you mean?
Bonus.
A wonderful bonus is just the health of your eyes, not just the look of the skin around it, right? So cool. I think this is going to be the day we get 2. Don't you think? Because it's a more, I don't know. I feel like it's the day we're going to
going into her oil zone.
Well, you start to you have to look at what could that pair with, and if we're really looking at Immortelle as that anti-aging, that whole support for skin, then we need to start looking at skin oils. I could use some more geranium, to be honest. I could always use more lavender. Always. That's another thing. That's another oil like Purify. I'm constantly buying more than one whenever I do order, because we just use it on the daily for so many things. But lavender, I could totally use some lavender with some Immortelle for sure. And geranium. Oh my gosh, I just love geranium. It's great for skin too. It smells fantastic. And I'm not a floral girl, but that one just, it tugs at me.
Oh yeah.
What if we get into
Carolina?
What if we get an exclusive, like something that's great for skin?
Okay. I could go for some more. Which one was it? The Manuka? The Manuka?
Yeah, the Manuka. Yeah.
That was delicious.
I didn't get that. That was
And
before my time.
very little. I think I have like half the bottle left. I use that like, okay, is this one worth busting out this box?
Right.
Or can we take care of it with some lavender, myrrh, frankincense kind of thing? All right, no, I got to reach for this one.
I love that. Do you know I keep mine in the box?
Oh, yes, mine's still in the box.
Yeah, my kids know the ones in the boxes are the ones that, like, you got to ask mom.
That's a special occasion oil. Yeah, that's like we're dealing with something big. We're dealing with something deep, and I'm going to reach for that one because it's just, yep, exactly. I wouldn't mind another one of those. Just putting it out there in doTERRA world. Let's put that in their heads. I could totally use another one of those.
That would be lovely. So,
yep.
Well, This has been a blast. I promise we're going to go into much more detail about each of the oils, but today we want to be very clear on a couple things before we let you go. If you do not have a 25% off account set up yet, if you have a person you're already working with, by all means, go work with them. That is absolutely the way to do it because you've created a relationship with this person. If not, our emails are streaming down below. Reach out to us, and we are happy just to answer questions, guys. We're not looking nothing like that. We love to just help people get the best deal they can get. You will save 25% off immediately. So you, instead of paying, what is it like? I don't know. It's in the 200s or something like that for this, these 12 oils, you're going to pay $170. It's crazy, right? And then you're going to get your account set up for free. Plus you're going to get $50 doTERRA dollars back. Plus you're going to get all the things that we offer our members, which are quite amazing, but I really can't share them here with you, but just know that you're going to get a welcome pack that is going to get you very excited, and you get access to all of our education and all of our team. We have an amazing collaborative team of specialists who work in different areas and who you have access to. You don't get just one wellness advocate. You get a team of people. If you have a skin question, you can ask Diana. If you've got a meditation question, you can ask Joan. If you're trying to get out there and start exercising, you can do Romelia or Joan. Like you know, we have a great team of people who are here to help you. So reach out to us with your questions.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're here for you.
And don't wait. These are limited boxes. And just another plug, you're getting over $400 worth of oils for $170. That in itself is just like, oh my gosh, don't wait. It's limited, and once they're gone, and then you'll have to just stock up during the week and pay a little extra on shipping.
Right? And plus you're buying, so you buy the 5 today and you end up with 7 free oils if you buy the BOGO box today. So that's like incredible right there. That is definitely the way to get started. You're all set. You've got something for everything that you're working with right there. So yeah, it's so balanced. I love the way they make the boxes so like addressing so many different things and able to just really be a starter kit in themselves. And if you want to chuck a diffuser in there too, we have those diffuser bundles, and you'll get even more stuff. So you know, you want to really jump in there. Now's the time. And then you also are getting those doTERRA dollars. I mean, what the heck? It's wild and crazy, right?
It's crazy.
Do you need more prizes, people? I don't know.
So many prizes. So many.
I mean, we all love more prizes, but do you really?
Right.
Come on, get in here. You're gonna be so.
So that would make this, for a new member, that would make it over 500, right? Because you're looking at the free membership, you're looking at the welcome goodies, you're looking at the doTERRA dollars on there. So it's definitely over $500 in savings to just say, yeah, I want that BOGO box today. That's pretty amazing. Yeah. That's quite a savings.
There is no smarter time to get started if you've been on the fence ever, especially because this does not include a diffuser. I know that sounds crazy, but the diffuser adds a lot of expense, okay? You get a free diffuser when you complete our continuing ed classes. So you're set there, right? This is bang for buck, dollar for dollar, the smartest, absolute smartest way that you're ever going to get going. And when you throw in that $50 doTERRA dollars, like you're saying, it's just nuts. It's just nuts. It's $120 for, it's insane. So reach out, let us know how we can help you. We will see you guys all tomorrow. I am going to, let me see here. I'm learning all these buttons, guys. Sorry, my whole house lost internet. I had to go on to hotspot. Even my husband, everybody lost internet. So who knows? Anyway, we love you all. We hope you're doing well. If you have questions, reach out to us. If you want to know what our giveaway fund for our BOGO bonuses are, join us in our Facebook group. It's called Raven's Nest Essentials Members and Friends. Do a search. Let us know that's what you're looking for, and we will get you that info. So Thank you so much. And we will see you guys 9 a.m. tomorrow for BOGO Brunch. Well, no information. I'm so excited. Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye.